Hello, everyone. This is Kill Me Horde. Welcome back to Control. I'm half concerned.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Fuck. I don't like setting off alarms. You set off alarms and the enemy starts showing up. That's just things that happen in games. Seize accelerator. That's a good one. Rate of fire boost, don't need. Ammo cost per shot. I'll leave that for an upgraded thing. I guess I'll just do this. Not gonna lie, that face scared the shit out of me. Stop being upside down. Alright, so I made a mistake. They say the rule of 3, and then I hit the thing 3 times, and it's wrong. Apparently it was right. Never mind.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Langston?
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
don't have time for
objects
this.
of Power and
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better health care. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
I got
It
questions.
depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them,
Did he say
flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
That's fair. If it's not superstition if it
What's
works.
the difference between objects
You know?
of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always. Better not get blamed for this mess.
Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Shatter upgrade. You don't have to do any of those side objectives, it just makes things easier. See, like the grip, get the grip one, it's very easy to get. Finally, a higher level of that. Finally, a higher level of health recovery. And now I don't have to suffer and die anymore. I just accidentally pressed the button. See, there's the post box. I'm not allowed to have that. I don't know what that is. A basket? A fan. A hammer thing? Looks like a carnival hammer.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the
2, 3. Hello. Four. Missing item.
Hello?
Oh, fuck.
Anyone there?
Not the fridge. Alright, let me claim this control point first.
Hello?
It's the fridge.
Is anyone there?
We're doing the
are you doing
fridge.
there?
We have to do
Oh,
the
thank
fridge.
God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
Bro, it's been like a
Can't,
day.
I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Okay, so I can't help him until after Dylan. Okay, I can't help him until after I help Dylan. Oh, the TV.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Damn, it's fucked everything up. Motherfucker. Is this the red light, green light? One of these things does a red light, green light thing. Okay, I'm not actually doing anything to them, it looks like, so... Got Salvador.
That
Salvador ID.
thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does. Okay, the TV. Another object of power gone nuts.
Here we go again.
Anchor supplement. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the whatever. Witnesses describe it as a black sphere with a faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew something by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates. Began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the something to the U.S. port of somewhere. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the... probably subway tunnels. Use the TV babysitter. Levitate superhero over the obstacle. Goodbye. Newsflash. The Hiss attempts to reach us. Our broadcast must survive.
Okay. Dealt with the TV. Now I...
Benikoff TV. CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrical. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of feet. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. Results have tested with prime candidate, probably P6. The object was first discovered in a local news story from somewhere Kansas. A figure had been seen levitating over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named Somebody had bound himself to the object. Mr. Somebody was detained, and the object was brought to the Bureau.
I can find Dylan.
The only thing that sucks about Levitate is that the levitation doesn't last very long. It's incredibly slow. Fuck. That shit fucking hurt. No sniping on my face, please. Thank you. Oh, that's how I get to that. I missed. I missed, and now I'm on a completely different floor than what normally I should be on. Surfboard. See, it's not so difficult to get a hang of. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work the way it's supposed to. Hey, swan boat. A water cooler. The Half-Life crowbar.
Dylan. He's so close.
Whoops.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse.
Where the fuck are you?
Are you there? Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
We need to get back. I have to see. My brother.
Fucking hell. If any of you have ever had allergies, you know the feeling I'm going through. I'm talking about that pollen allergy. I'm not talking about like peanut butter allergy or something. I'm talking about pollen. That's flattering. He's thinking of me. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! I gotta tell Langston about the Langston about the fucking cell guy, the
Let me
fridge
know when the
guy.
hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
I'll see you.
I'll be here.
Well, he doesn't know about that, so I don't believe I'm allowed to help until I meet Dylan. My additional personal mod. Central Executive. Let's go to Central Exec. We're gonna go talk to Emily Pope. She's gonna be like, yeah, your brother's weird. He's over there in that room. And I get to go over there and look at him.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation. That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought them back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
It's like a time
I have to
trial.
go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
It's like a time trial.
Stay sharp, Faden.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the His signal I can arrange. But how?
Timeline of events. Examine the invasion's timeline events for possible patterns in his behavior. It's difficult because of lack of reliable communication between sectors and staff. How they get past the internal lockdown? How do they advance through space deliberately or uniformly? What's their ultimate goal? Speech analysis. If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common used word is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? Second most used words are through and time. Is this possible possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here or an indication of its age. There's clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommended, is beyond idiotic. The fuck does that... What do they want? What does the board want? We tether through control points into the Bureau. Threshold area codes allows for access. You can translocate, fast travel, and construct through the control points. Fucking assholes. Linguistic ability. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the non-hiss by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between the repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities has been observed. What's the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? They're able to record a first-hand recording, and they have it somewhere.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
I think it'd be hilarious if I go up there and they legitimately just have it. Wait, why do you have a marker on you? Why do you have a marker on you?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine, a researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Oh,
I
this
don't
is a
like the
quest
sound
for
of
me to go
that.
start.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
So that's the mold.
Oh, I will.
I hate the mold. Mold fucking sucks.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss. Trent was still around. We'd stop.
Dylan's in here. When you get called by some random person,
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been a near you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's
Happiness
Dylan.
comes, white pearls,
Can
but
you
yellow
hear
and
me?
red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Into the way. You've always been a near you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true?
Please.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in! You've always been here! The only truth! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunder's distorts you. Happiness.
I don't know what else I'm hoping.
Dylan,
Do you have anything else to
can we
say?
talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure. What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror of the inverted.
What the fuck is he on about? Alright, well, I'm all out of time for this episode today, everybody. I shall see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!